Well, good afternoon, tubers and Kryptonians. This is Crypto Big Boss coming to you again with another exciting video. You know, a lot of times when we do these videos, we have these charts on the screen, and I always have the numbers. No one seems to complain. I like numbers, I like charts. But I try to use them as a tool to get people to understand the potential and the money that could possibly be made if you stick to a few basic investment principles. Things like understanding what you're investing in, understanding that you're buying an asset. The blockchain technology is not any different than technologies in the past. What's going to happen is people are going to build on top of it. So you might be wondering, well, what does these fish, these little fish in this fish bowl, have to do with crypto? Well, I just want to do something different, change the scenery. But you know, it's a funny thing. If you look at these fish and you look at how they're looking at you, it's a strange thing. Let's just zoom in a little bit and see exactly. You see how that fish is looking at me all crazy and stuff? That's usually the way people look at me when I start talking to them about crypto being the greatest asset in the history of mankind. You see how he's turning, looking at me like he's not paying me any attention or whatnot? Now you see this other one coming up here? This one sitting up here is like, what's going on over here? When I start talking, that's kind of like the same experience I had when I went to Lowe's and I started talking about crypto. People look at me like I'm crazy, like these freaking fish are looking at me, okay? But I'm trying to tell you that these same fish, okay, fish are just like people. They kind of half-ass listen to you until you throw some fish food up at the top. I wish I had a little bit of food to throw up here at the top. Because see, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about generating enough freaking money and cash flow that everybody eats easily. We're talking about security. We're talking about investments, okay, that feed everybody. See, fish don't get too excited until all of a sudden you start throwing the food at the top. To them, that's like the money, okay? And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. These investments, crypto, and these different blockchains, when you invest, you're investing in something that's going to grow. And when it grows, you're going to be able to throw whatever kind of freaking food you want at the top of this freaking bowl. And that's why you don't want to be sitting up here, you don't want to be dumber than a goldfish, okay? Even fish are smart enough to know that when the food gets thrown up at the top, okay, it's time to eat. Now, if these fish knew how to actually make food themselves and actually come into the bowl whenever they could, whenever they wanted something to eat, then they would do it. But they sitting around waiting on somebody to give them something. You know what I'm talking about here? I'm going somewhere with this. How many people you know sitting around waiting on some welfare or waiting on Joe Biden to save them, waiting on Donald Trump to save them? They're sitting around like these damn goldfish here waiting on somebody to freaking do something for them, and Joe Biden and Donald Trump ain't gonna do a damn thing. You need to be smarter than these fish sitting up in this freaking bowl, okay? You need to be finding a way to take your money and make it freaking grow. Whether you're investing in stocks, real estate, or maybe even blockchain technology. Don't sit up here in this freaking fishbowl waiting for somebody to do something for you. Do something for yourself. Funny thing, you didn't think that this fishbowl had anything to do with crypto. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little short video. Don't be a daggum goldfish waiting on the federal government to take care of you. You're smarter than a goldfish. Go out here, look at some of the videos on this channel. Go out here and look at videos about crypto on other channels. Learn about blockchain technology. Don't sit around waiting for the federal government to freaking either A, give you something, or B, take something away from you. You can be the master of your own destiny. And blockchain technology might just be one brick in your fireplace to make that happen. Hope you've enjoyed this video. For all you guys that are new, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. drop the likes, drop the shares, and I'll catch you on the next one.